Welcome guys to our educational webinar. So trading system to gain trading edge and information advantage. So we call it Alliance Trading System or ATS. So these are the tools that we're gonna explain how to use. So first is key levels, buy and sell signal, market bias, and higher time frame candle. First, what is key level? Key level is just like support and resistance, supply and demand. So it's a price level that is plotted on the chart on specific time. So every day we have a new key level that is automatically plotted on the chart. So we use key level to form bias. So first is bullish bias, second is bearish bias. So bullish bias, for example, if we have a key level here, then price is below the key level. So if the price is below key level, that is considered bullish bias, no? So the main reason we are bullish bias because the price has the potential to retest this key level. So the price will be attracted to the key level above. Also, if price is above key level, no, this is considered bearish bias because the price is above key level and the price wants to retest the key level below. You can also form bias when price is holding above key level. If price is rejecting this key level, no, we are having a rejection on this key level. So this is considered bullish bias. Inversely, if price is rejecting, no, holding below key level, this is considered bearish bias. So that's the main concept how to use our key levels. For example, so we have a example chart here. So we are bullish bias because price below key level. We have two key levels above. So we can see the price is below the key level. So this is bullish bias. So why are we bullish bias? Because price can retest the key level above, no? That's where we are anticipating a bullish move, no? Same with here. This is the result of the example chart. There is a buy signal, then we can see it form a bullish move and retest the key level above. So another example, bearish bias, price above key level, then we have a sell signal, no? So when the price is above the key level, it's best to find a sell setup to potential retest the key level below. Then we can see the result here. The price retest the key level here. Another example, bullish bias, the same chart but we have a buy signal and a key level here. So the price is currently below key level. So we anticipate a bullish move, no, to retest this key level above. Then we can see it form a bullish move and retest the key level, also breaking out the key level, no. So this is also not just price below key level, it's also price hold above key level. We can see the price is holding above this key level. So this is also considered a bullish bias. So if we see a key level, no, and the price is above key level, it's best to find a sell setup to retest this key level. Inversely, if the price is below key level, it's best to find a buy setup to retest this key level, no? Also, if the price is rejecting this key level, holding above key level, this is considered a bullish bias. Inversely, if price below is rejecting this key level, this is considered a bearish bias. So that's how to use the key levels. The next is buy and sell signal. This is where the arrow buy and sell show on chart. No? So alert signal is identify best entry for buy and sell trades. So it always form during swing low and swing high. It alerts on our Discord channel when arrow signal appear. So you can entry trade position based on signal direction. For example, we have a sell signal. You will find a sell setup towards the direction of the signal. Another example, buy signal, you were looking for buy trades. And you can see it form a bullish move. So here in our Discord channel, we can see the alert, no? So the alert when signal appear, we only support gold, Bitcoin, Nasdaq, and Forex pairs at the moment for the alert signal. And these are the time frames supported. As you can see on the alert, you can see buy signal, for example. So there's a number here. It means time frame, no? 1 equal to 1 minute time frame, and so on. And here is the price where the signal form. And we have a date. So we have different types of entry using the signal. So signal entry is when after candle close and alert signal. To enter a trade after a candle close and the signal shows. It is best used when signal appear on strong rejection, candle, or weak candle. For example, the candlestick here form a long rejection candle or lower wick. So this is a signal entry, no? So we can see a rejection here. So the buy signal is valid. So you can enter a trade also combining with key levels. We have a key level above and the price is below key level. So that is bullish bias, no? So we can anticipate a retest on the key level above, no? Combining with buy signal, rejection candle, price action. So we can see the result of the trade, no? We can see a form a bullish momentum. Then we usually take profit or TP near the key levels. Then always set stop loss where we will get invalid trades, no? Another example, signal entry, we can see a rejection candle, long wick candle, lower wick, a buy signal. So take note. So signal entry is best used when signal appear on a strong rejection candle or wick candle. For example, this. So we can anticipate a bullish move to retest this key level above. So based on key level, we are bullish bias for the potential of price to retest the key level above. We can see the result here. So nag-bullish move. So not all move will hit the key level above, no? Next, a different type of entry using signal. This is called wick entry. So entry when candle form wick, wait for confirmation based on price action. It is best used when signal appear on strong momentum, candle, or big candle body. So this is a big bearish momentum, a big candle body, no? So you don't enter immediately after the signal appear. You wait for wick entry for the next candle. So before the signal entry, we enter immediately after the signal appear because of the rejection candle. where the signal appear. So then the next signal type is weak entry. It is different because the candle appear on a strong momentum candle, a big candle body. So here you need to wait for a weak entry for the next candle. You can see here the next candle form a weak lower wick. This is the best entry for this trade, or wait for this candle, you enter here. So that's the example of a weak entry. You can see the candle form a bullish momentum, rejecting the previous key level here, then retest the key level above. Another example for weak entry. You can see the bullish candle forming a large body, a strong bullish momentum. So we wait for upper wick and rejection. You can see here, it form a upper wick here, then you enter, or you can wait for candle close, then you enter. Then you can see we always TP near the key level. So another example of entry using signal is lower time frame entry or LTF entry. So we use this signal type when we entry on lower time frame candle. So example, we have a hard time frame signal on 30 minutes time frame or H1 time frame or H4 time frame. So lower time frame confirmation, for example, is on M1 1 minute time frame, 5 minute time frame or 15-minute time frame. So we enter trade with lower time frame confirmation or combination of signal or weak entry. So this signal type is we based on hard time frame signal. Then we will entry on lower time frame entry. No? For example, we have a buy signal here on this hard time frame candle. Then we go to lower time frame like 1 minute or 5 minute. For example, here we go to 1 minute time frame. We can see the price action on 1 minute time frame. Nagkaroon na, it gain a bullish momentum here, then a pullback. So this is the best entry for buy. We confirm a bullish momentum on lower time frame. Then we can see we enter in 1 minute time frame. Then the signal is here on the higher time frame. So these are the lower time frame confirmation, strong momentum, rejection or weak candle, key level confirmation. So this is the result on the higher time frame. We can see we enter here by signal, we enter on a lower time frame entry, and we can see a bullish move, no? So usually buy and sell signal shows on rejection and strong bullish move. Example, a bullish move, then it form a rejection, a sell signal appear here. So we usually enter when it form a new candle, then we enter sell. Buy and sell signal always shows during swing high, swing low. So during a market structure, a bullish market structure forming a higher low and higher high, buy signal always appear on swing low and sell signal always appear on swing high. So so next is market bias using ATS or Alliance Trading System. These are the market bias on the lower right on your chart. So for example here, we have a bullish bias and bearish bias. So we have two different time frame, no? Lower time frame and higher time frame. So we focus on hard time frame for day trade, swing trade, or holding trades for long term. So if you are just scalping, you focus on lower time frame bias. For example, here in the gold market, we have a hard time frame bullish bias. So it's better to look for buy trades if you are holding trades for long term, or you want to align your trade in more a trend structure. For example, bullish bias, price hold above key level, strong bullish momentum, buy signal, hard time frame bullish bias. The example here, so we have a hard time frame bearish bias. Then we can see sometimes the market will hit our stop loss, but we can still be right in our bias or direction. So losses is part of trading, no? So we are not always gonna be 100% right in the market. So we can see the bearish bias play out, but we got stop loss here. So price rejection sa key level, strong bearish momentum, sell signal, hard time frame bearish bias. Next is in the Nasdaq market, we have a lower time frame bullish bias and a buy signal here, then key level above. So bullish bias tayo here. And you can see, you can use the lower time frame bias, key levels, and buy signal. So we have price below key level, strong rejection candle, buy signal, lower time frame bullish bias. So these are the confluence or confirmation, and so on. So avoid false signals. Our trading system ATS can give you false signals or invalid signals. You will usually see these false signals during one-sided fundamentals if the economics sentiment or the fundamental bias is one-sided or strongly bullish. So of course it will create a false signals of sell trades or false sell signal. So we have a strong trend, hard time frame market bias, or it can be choppy price action, or you are trading in lower time frame. So these are the list to avoid false signal. So the next tool is hard time frame candle. On your chart, you can see the big candle. This is called the hard time frame candle. On your ATS settings, you can change its setting. You can change the number of candles it will show. You can change what time frame you will show. So you can customize depending on your preference. For example, here we can see the hard time frame candle is rejecting this key level. So even you are in the lower time frame, you can use the hard time frame candle to form confluence. You can see how the candle formation on the higher time frame, even if you are in the lower time frame. You can see here it form a rejection. So if you see a rejection possible, the higher time frame candle form a bullish candle. Combining with this buy signal, rejection on this key level. Possible bullish move to retest the key level above. And as you can see, the hard time frame candle form a big bullish move, no? So here the confirmation. Buy signal on 5 minutes time frame. H1 candle forming lower wick. H1 candle rejection key level. Hard time frame bullish bias. So another example. As you can see on the lower time frame, we forming a sell signal, rejecting key level here. Then on the H1 candle, it forming a bullish candle. So possible the upper wick here can flip to bearish, no? So from this bullish candle, it can flip bearish based on the rejection on the key level. So you can see the next H1 candle drop. You can see sell signal on 5 minutes time frame, H1 candle forming upper wick, H1 candle rejection key level, hard time frame bearish bias. So we can use hard time frame as confluence. So even we are in 1 minute time frame, in 1 minute we can see this 3, 5, 1 minute candle. On the hard time frame candle, for example, 5 minute time frame can form this structure. So this is the M1 candle and this is the M5 candle. So even we are trading in 1 minute candle, we use hard time frame candle to see the candle formation on the higher time frame like a 5 minute candle. So that's how we use the higher time frame candle as a confluence in our trading. So these are the tools, no? So alliance trading system, it's additional confluence to edge in our trading. So automatic key levels, automatic market bias, alert signals, hard time frame candle formation. Then combined with price action, market structure, fundamentals, and market sentiment. Then always have risk management.